Hey, howdy. This is welcome. If this is your first time on this channel, thanks for coming. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. Anyway, thought I'd say that and get that out of the way. Anyway, I love you guys. Um, I just want to give you a kind of an update what I've been noticing in the in nature and what could be going on in the collectives. There's a lot of I notice, where did my birds go? They're gone. I haven't heard them all day. And then they're on the ocean. I live on the beach, so I go down to the beach and walk every day with the dogs, and 'cause they love it, and I love it. It's a good place to cleanse your aura and give some thoughts and reflect on things. I didn't see all the aquatic life I usually see, like the dolphins. I didn't see them out there today. I didn't, but I did see. It's kind of higher tide, but it's kind of low, so it's kind of weird. It just seems like it's weird. It's dumping it's bringing a lot of sand in, and so it's hard to walk on the beach because it's very soft. If you're walking in soft sand, it's kind of hard to walk in. And there's a lot of seaweed coming in, and those could represent like your energetic cords. I think there's a lot of cords being released. I think there's a major cleanup going on. And I know for a fact what me and my wife are up to right now are we're going through phoenix cycles, initiations. I think there's nine initiations we're gonna be doing. Phoenix cycles and rebirths. So that's gonna be really, really kind of crazy because it gets wild, man. Because you just the death of the ego, and all the ego really is your inner child, and it doesn't want to get in trouble or go into timeout or get spanked again. So it does, it tells you all this shit so you don't do anything that you were meant to do. It's really weird how this thing. I mean, this is a really weird place. I don't know where all this NA intelligence this a artificial intelligence comes from, and where the fuck did that come from? Why? I don't know. What was the reason for coming? Why in the hell am I here? And I guess it's just to learn this stuff. I guess. I'm sure you guys have the same question, but I do know that you got to go. You got to clear it all up. You got to get it out of your bones. It's in your bones, and to do that, you got to go through it multiple times. And a 9-step initiation should do the trick, hopefully. I know it's taken lifetimes in the past to do this. So anyway, I don't know. I do know that things are changing. I know there's going to be a new monetary system for sure. Our dreams are wild. The dream state is pretty wild, and I don't always remember it all. For some reason, I'm blanked out on that on purpose for some reason, I think. And then I'm living down here on the beach in Mexico, so it's nice, but oh my god, it could get fucking boring. But that's a good thing because then you get to look at the ego that's coming up, because it's gonna come up. Because if you want to do something, I think, and another thing we're gonna practice is facing our fears. And one of them is like, oh fuck, I don't want to do another video. It's a waste of time. Nobody watches them. But maybe they do. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Seems like people are watching them, but I don't know how to go live yet. I haven't even checked that out. I've got so much shit to do around here just to clean up my own life. It takes forever. I mean, look at this garage. I cleaned it up last week, it's a freaking mess again. And I'm doing a car. I'm going to do a video about the cars too because I'm getting bored. I'm freaking bored with this fucking place. I'm so sick of being here. I don't know about you guys. When you wake up and realize you've been here trapped for a while, for a long time, it's like, I don't know who gave me these peanuts either. At least it's not a freaking cigarette. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Maynard? Anyway, I'm so grateful that I have the friends that I do that have mastered multidimensional living. They're kind of showing me the way. Because I'll tell you what, it's kind of wild to figure that shit out yourself. And we're figuring it. I mean, the only way to figure it out is to do it. I get mad at my wife and shit 'cause she doesn't want to do anything, but that's just her fear. So we're gonna take on this fear stuff. I know there's interference and parasitic activity, but I'm telling you what, the biggest program running is that separation, that individuality, that separation from everything else. That's what all this is about, is trying to keep you separated from source. If you're separated from source, you don't know exactly what to do. But if you're connected, then you know what you got to do next. So that's all I got to do, is just stay connected to source, and my higher self will show me what I got to do next. I have no doubt about it. It's been running the show for quite a while. My wife's like 75 degrees. She's out there with a winter coat on. Yeah, it's getting weird because it's hot. It's like summer and she's got a winter coat on. I love her to death, but what the fuck? She's not crazy. She's just going through something too, because you get hot and cold and all sorts of weird shit starts happening. Just releasing shit from your bones, man. And so it's on the cellular level that this stuff has happened. It's been here for so long. And the programs, how they happen at childhood. So you're growing up. They happen when you're a baby. So it gets in your bones. It happens while you're in your mother's womb. This programming starts at a very young age. So all the social conditioning and stuff, it's just got to go. And it takes quite a while to get through it. I'm telling you, I don't think it ever ends. But I know one thing, that stuff, there's like a barrier. That stuff that cannot go up into the upper dimensions. Can you imagine instant manifestation and wanting to kill everybody you see? Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna be allowed in. So you got to keep that in mind to get to those upper dimensional realities and heaven on earth. It doesn't include a machine gun in a supermarket. You know what I mean? You can't go there. It's not going to happen. So I think that there's a diamond. I looked at the sun. If you look at the sun, you know what? That sun is not the same sun as it was when I was growing up. It was like yellow, orange, or even red when it's setting. It's red, orange, and yellow, and now it's diamond white, platinum diamond white, like a 12th dimensional frequency sun. It's crazy. I think we've either aligned back into Andromeda, where we're supposed to be aligned, or we entered some kind of different universe. Because I'm aware of other things. There's planetary guardians. There's galactic guardians. There's universal guardians. I'm more of a universal guardian. And I'm aware of that because I know there's multiverses. And this thing keeps on going. Not only are there dimensions, there's universes. And so it's getting crazier and crazier. But I'm gonna keep this phone on me and start learning how to do these videos. And I used to do internet marketing, but it got to be such a pain in the ass. And I got hacked and everything got lost, and I got hacked again, and I got lost, and I got hacked again. I just got sick of doing, fuck it. Have it. You know what I mean? I don't really care. I don't care about the house. I don't care about the car or all the money in the world. Who gives a shit? I'm telling you what. You can't offer me. You can't offer me stuff in this reality. I'm not going to cut any deals. I'm not going to contract. I don't consent to this bullshit happening anymore. I don't consent to biological weapons. I don't consent to mind control. I don't consent to any type of beam steering technology, satellite weaponry. I don't consent to dream interference. All the horrific things that happen, like torture and rape and shit. I don't consent to that. I don't consent to that happening to anybody on this planet. And the ones that are doing it, I'm telling you what, there's always a consequence for everything you do. I don't care what you think you got here. Or if, nobody's watching. Well, guess what? Yeah, everybody could see it. Those days are over. It's gone. So if you think nobody can see it, I got news for you. Everybody can. And if everybody can't, they soon will, because it's so blurringly, like there are no bells. You can see right through it. And I mean, this is how you see. You look at your everything, like the Toltecs taught of the second attention. It's like everything that happens in your tonal is a message from the second attention. You got to pay attention to what's going on. It's all about attention, your awareness. And so, even the dog's barking at that dude. Why? Maybe he's got some distortions. The dog can see it. You know what I mean? And you should be able to see them too. So I'm just rambling on. I think it's I gotta clean the freaking garage again. I gotta get this car done too. I went down to pick up the seats and we'll be here on Sunday, Domingo. No problem. Come on down. I went down there. They're not there. So I'll go down there tomorrow and pick them up. He'll be there on Monday, I hope. It's Mexican Monday. They don't always work on Monday, so I hope he's there. I'll go down anyway because I want to get the fuck out of here for a second. And it does get boring. I am freaking bored. I'm sick of cleaning up all the shit as far as I'm concerned. I can just throw the shit in the garbage and go walking and be happy. It's just about being happy. And I don't know. My wife wants to go back to Utah and be with the kids, but the kids are all grown up. They got their own place and shit. Where are we going to go? Houses are $600,000, $700,000. I don't give a fuck about a house. I'll live in a fucking tent. I don't really care anymore. It's not about that. The house and the picket fence, that is all 3D shit. And it's just let it go. I mean, we can create a new world here. That's what I'll get into. Creating a new reality, a new world. I'm interested in some of these patents that I'm going to start checking out these patents, because there's been some inventions that have been hidden or how do you say it, depressed or suppressed. And a lot of it's free energy, all sorts of stuff. And I mean, if you look at the mud flood, Tartaria, there's literal pictures of energy flowing through the air into uh, like a Tesla, what he was creating. See, I don't think any of his stuff was new either. I think it was shown to him, just like our higher self would show us something. It's shown to him, and I think it's been shown to a lot of people. And it's just been suppressed. I mean, or they end up dying, or some mysterious thing happens, and that stuff's gotta end, because this control that's been going on is bullshit money system. Even though, hey, I've been able to make it all right, and I haven't, maybe I don't deserve it, but I think I do. Been tortured and harvested and cloned and all sorts of shit living in this reality. And I'll tell you what, I've been an observer for long enough, and I mean, this is the reality of it. You don't know how powerful you really are. There's no freaking way they can control you. There's no way they can't control you. They can they can mess with your awareness so you stay asleep. There's no way they can control universal being. There's just no way. And so I'd like to go get back in another universe somewhere. Where I came from was paradise, what I remember. And see if this sounds familiar. Somebody came into our universe and stole some DNA. And guess what? Now we get to incarnate here. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. So, does that sound like something that might happen in this place? Stealing DNA? Yeah. So I don't know. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of stuff going on. The other thing is it's been kind of overcast a lot lately here. So we haven't seen the sun only a couple days this week, and I wish it had come out a little more. But, it's nice to stay cool, but still, have some sun in the afternoon wouldn't be too bad. Stay nice and socked in the morning, nice and cool. Afternoon heats up and it cools down at night. That's nice. I'm about ready to go for another walk on the beach, even though it is just higher tide and soft sand. I don't really care. I'll go for another walk. Gardening. I like to garden because sitting my butt out in that garden, there's a lot of high frequencies. There's a lot of that diamond frequency from the sun coming in. Holy schmoly, that just kicks my butt. I mean, whew, that was some major frequencies coming in, and I can take higher frequencies, no problem. But holy schmoly, got to keep this body moving, or you start freezing up. Especially when you get, my age. I'm almost 60, so you got to keep it moving. I do yoga. I do Spartan warrior workout and walk. It's a 2.5 mile beach. So if I go up and back, that's 5 miles. So that's a pretty good walk in that thick sand. And trying to keep up with the big dog is it's rather challenging because he can cross the whole beach in 60 seconds. And who knows what kind of trouble he's getting into. I don't really care because all he wants to do is play. He's just a big baby, but he does scare some people. And they have a right to be scared, but if once you have that fear, the dog can smell it, and he might start barking at that distortion, that fear distortion. And He might not like it, especially if somebody starts swinging at him or something. That'd be the most stupidest thing. Or running. Oh my goodness, no. But anyway, he's got other dogs on the beach that he likes to play with too. He's been in a couple fights, but that's only because there was a girl in heat down there, and he was fighting over the girl. And other than that, he just wants to play. So he's a big part wolfhound, and I think he's a Wookiee. Yeah, we're just gonna call him a Wookiee in the Wookiee clan. And anyway, we have fun. We have as much fun as we can. I gotta keep that. Gotta keep the frequency up. That's another thing. Everybody says high vibration, but actually, when your vibration's high, you drop your frequency. So you need to have a higher oscillation rate and a lower vibration to create a higher frequency. So, because it's on a scalar waves, there's the difference between the dimensions. They're on scalar waves. They turn 90 degrees. Create a different standing scalar wave, and it's a 90-degree turn. And the Toltecs talk about that too, and how you stay younger is you take a 90-degree turn. What was it? That sound familiar? That sounds like a dimension shift to me. They also talk about the 8 bands of man, and after the 8th band, you're no longer in a physical suit. So that sounds familiar to me too. 8 dimensions, 8 chakras. You get past that 8th chakra, you're no longer in a physical suit. So anyway, you got the physical suit, might as well take care of it. Lord knows I have and have not taken care of mine. I've been down in the depths of hell before with some drug addiction problems. Some of these plants are possessive, and it opens you up to possession. That's why I don't drink, because I know alcohol's fun and everything, but holy shit, if you can see what's happening and the spirit entities that are hanging around that shit, and after you've had so many drinks, there's people here, because there's a bar down the street, and there's people here, and they're my friends of mine, and as soon as we've had too much to drink, they're not them anymore. There's something else running the show, and they're a prick. So, I'm not interested in that. I've already done all that when I was younger. Who cares? Anyway, I'm going to go talk to my son. He's up and around, so I'm going to go talk to him. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, you're welcome to leave a comment. We could do this. We could pull a card. I got some dragon cards. So we're going to pull a dragon card. All right. Hold on just a second. Cards. Chewbacca. Come here. There's my big dog. What a good boy. You're just a big baby, aren't you? He wants to go out and play. I can tell you that look. I don't blame him. It stays bright, light quite a bit longer now. So you got to find other things to do, because it gets dark. I go to sleep early because I wake up early. Then I take care of myself, and I like to meditate, and I like to go for walks, and I like to work out. So I'm not in the best of shape, but I'm not that bad either for my age. I kind of took a left-hand turn when I was older, and that kind of screwed me up bad. And in a weird way, it was kind of good for me. So, card is, what do I say? Hell. rebirth. Rebirth. Isn't that nail it? I told you we're doing Phoenix cycles. And that's all about rebirth. That's all about death and rebirth. So there's the card. That's a confirmation. That's what's going on right now is the Phoenix cycles. And so that's just nailed it. So death of the ego and rebirth, and when you get that death and you got that blank slate, remember this: you can create anything you want. Anything is possible. So choose wisely. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make it great.